What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jones in 4K, bringing you guys another Forza Horizon 5 drift tune and build video. Now in today's video, we're going to be getting into the 2006 Mercedes AMG E55 Wagon. We're going to get into the build, followed by the tune, then we're going to take it down the mountain to see if we can 3-star the zone and also put down 1,000,000 points. Alright, so without wasting any time, let's dive into the build of the car. So firstly, we start with the motor swap. I did go with the racing 7.2 liter V8. We did leave this car rear wheel drive. And then we put the supercharger on it. For our clutch, we have a race clutch. We have a drift 4-speed transmission. We have the race driveline. And then we have the drift differential. Under platform and handling, we have the race brakes. We have the drift spring and dampers. We have the race front roll bar. We have the race rear roll bar. We have a race roll cage. And then we have the race weight reduction. For aero and appearance, I didn't touch anything, so I left the stock front bumper and then the stock rear wing. For our tire compound, we have the Horizon semi-slicks. You can also use the regular semi-slicks or the Hot Wheel semi-slicks. For the front track width, we have it at 265. For the rear track width, tire width, sorry, we have it at 285. For the rim style, I believe we have specialized wheels, and we're using the HRE 200, the S200Hs. For the rim size in the front, we have 18s in the front, and then for the rim size in the back, we have 18s in the rear. For the rear track width, we have it out 1 track width. For the front track width, you guys know I max it out all the time. And then lastly, for our engine, we have the stock fuel system. We have the race ignition. We have the stock engine block. We have the race flywheel. We have the sport intercooler. And then we have the race supercharger, giving this car 1,206 horsepower with 903 foot-pounds of torque. And the reason why I did so much horsepower is because the car weighs almost 3,600 pounds. I mean, it's a heavy car, but it has really, really good front weight distribution with 49%. That's basically perfect. Now diving over into the tune of the car. For the front tire pressure, we have 26.5 with 17.5 rear tire pressure. For our gear ratio, we have a 410 final drive, a 236 first gear, a 165 second, a 123 third, and then a 1-to-1 fourth gear. For our alignment, we're running -3 degrees camber in the front with positive 0.2 degrees camber in the rear. For our front toe, we have it towed out 0.8 degrees, and then in the rear, we have it towed in at -0.4 degrees. And then for our front caster angle, we have it at 5 degrees. For our roll bars, we have 35 roll bar in the front with 15 roll bar in the back. For our springs, we have something changed. This is supposed to be 896 and this is 448. So we have 896 front spring with the 448 rear spring. I forgot I did change the wheels, so it added a little bit of the weight and it changed the springs. So sorry about that. So we have 896 and then 448. For our ride height, we have 6.1 in the front with the 5.9 ride height in the rear. For our rebound stiffness and our dampening, I'm still trying to get used to doing a one-way adjustable, but with the front, I got the front set up as a 2-way. So I have a rebound in the front at 16 and rebound in the rear at 3. And then I have bump in the front as 12. Which I think is like 75% of the front rebound. And then I have the rear bump at 3. The aero, obviously we have nothing adjustable. For our brake balance, we have 80% with a 60% brake pressure. Then lastly, for our differential, we have 100% acceleration with 100% deceleration, giving this car a lock differential. That was the build. This is the tune. Let's take it out to the drift zone. All right, guys, we have made it to the top of the mountain. Let's not waste no time. Let's get some heat into these tires and let's send it downhill. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think this might be my second favorite wagon in the game. Like, to be honest. Like the Nissan R34 body kit wagon, I love that thing. But this one, this car right here, which I could have put a bigger tire on it, being as heavy as it is. But I wanted to test myself, you know what I mean? Like I like 285s on cars, and like to get 1200 horsepower on this big car with the pretty much the power to weight ratio is actually really good for that tire size. I mean, this car, you guys see it. This car handles very well. It has some pretty good turn in. I could have stiffened the front row bar a little bit more to try to get the front to sit a little bit more stable. But I mean, it handles very well. I mean, all my inputs, it does fantastically well. I've taken this car downhill like twice, and the first run I struggled a little bit, but I had to make some adjustments, and then the second run I cleared 1,000,000. So I like to do a couple of runs before I make a video, just to make sure, because I mean, I'm not perfect, and I mean, all the videos I make you guys, some videos I clear it downhill during the recording, and then some videos I don't. So, but I mean, so far this one looks decently on pace to be an 1,000,000 point run, and it should be. Honestly, it should be. But for a wagon that weighs this much, I mean, granted, I got the power. This car is pretty nice. It looks good. Plus, I like the CLK anyway. I think it was the first, when I tried out for my first drifting, the CLK 55 was the first drift car that I ever did tandem battles in. And I actually won my battle. I actually won my battles to make the drift team. So to see this in a wagon, it's kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of spicy. But I enjoy driving this car. It has some really good handling with the long wheelbase. It's really crispy, and I do apologize for any like background noise. I actually got my kids this weekend, and I should have had this video ready to go Thursday going into Friday, but I've been spending time with my kids, man. You know what I mean? I don't get to see them that often, and I don't know. I almost forgot to get this video out, to be honest. I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm dropping this video. Well, I'm working on this video. I mean, I've had the car done since Thursday, and I should have been done had it out, man. But I just, you know, I'm in time with the kids, man. You guys understand. But there it is, 1,039,000. I think it was 39,000. It's just nice, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, for a wagon, honestly, for a wagon, it's really nice. I absolutely enjoy driving this car. Like, I've been in it for a while. I've been whipping it for a little bit. I haven't had too many issues driving the car. It's nice. I mean, I don't want to overhype it, because there's gonna be people to say, well, you know, it's trash and this and this and this and that. Like, you have to build these cars, man. Like, you can't just go throw a tune on it. You have to build these cars and drive these cars. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's super dope, you know. And I wanted to do another motor build for this car, but I can't. Like, the LS base 7.2 liters, it's just too good of a car not to drive, not to use. You know what I mean? Oh, look at my character. That's funny. It's too good of a car not to use. And I mean, I have to use it. It's in my blood to use it. You know what I mean? It's LS base. It makes plenty of power. It makes plenty of torque, especially, like I said, for being as heavy as it is. Hopefully when you guys get in and drive it, you know what I mean? Like I give you guys the tune so you guys could change things according, you know, according to your driving style and your liking. But I really believe that, you know, when you guys jump in here, you're gonna like the car. I do believe that. I enjoy driving it. If I could make another one without messing this one up, I would. Like, I don't really like saving too many tunes to one car. I'm more of a buy multiple versions of the car, because I don't know, I'm very simple like that. But guys, that is gonna be it for me. I'm just rambling on at this point. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below, comment on the channel, subscribe to the channel as well. Leave suggestions down below if you have any other suggestions, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.